You always catch me when I'm tipsy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how did you get into dance, and at what point did you know that you wanted to make this into a career? I'm trying to make this. This is the part where they get to fucking know about you. I'm trying to, you motherfucker.
I was forced into it originally by my parents because of that old school 1970 movie, Annie.
Oh, wow.
It's because of that show, the tap dancing show, Annie, and her inspiration of how she did tap dancing within Broadway. My mom wanted to enroll me into dance classes, and it was originally because of tap dance. It's interesting. Not a lot of people know that tap dance, and then it evolved to ballet, jazz, and I fell in love with none of them.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. How long did it take for you to discover hip hop choreo?
Hip hop choreo actually ended up being around middle school and high school, and it ended up not being from the studios. It ended up being from lived experiences from family parties, music videos, the music that my brother was exposed to at that time. Same thing with my older brother, Gary. And it was their music, and it made me love that vibe. And it was because of also the traditional family parties. The DJ would be playing this R&B and hip hop music. And Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson, and watching the Grammy Awards and TRL and you know, the throwbacks that not a lot of this generation would know, because it's you know, you would have to use VHS to rewind and rewatch these videos so you could get the choreography on point. And so I'm very honored to be a part of that generation. And yeah, that's how I was exposed to commercial hip hop. But then I wanted to dig a little deeper. And once I got into college, I met Marisha Griffin, who is part of Lux Eterna, who was a colleague of Amy Cat Fox.
Oh, shit.
There's a connection.
Yeah.
And it was because of Marisha Griffin. She introduced me to breaking. She introduced me to locking, the fundamentals of hip hop. And I fell in love with each dance form. And because of that, I wanted to dig a little deeper. And I decided as soon as I was done with college, I would audition for Antics. And Antics made me educate myself in hip hop history a little bit more, hip hop education, and also be a part of it during the tours. And it was a great experience. And ever since then, I just wanted to dig a lot deeper. So thank you to Monsell Durden. I was digging more into the history. I got my books. I got more into the conferences. I got more into the conventions. I dug a little bit more in the dance community. I did my research that every dancer I recommend should do to find their niche. And it was a blessing. And I think that's what got me into being the professor I am today. And I am very blessed to be a part of that journey. And throughout that, I became involved in the industry, in the choreographic world, and also becoming a stage director. And it's been a huge blessing.
How did you get from like, you know, most people would obviously want to go to the other dancing shit. But how did you want to become a professor? Because that's not exactly sexy.
It's not. I will say that it's not, but I wanted to, because we already know that dance studios, they have this freedom of wanting to go whenever they need to, or if they want to. And I wanted to develop a connection to people a little bit more long term. And yes, it comes out as like they just need this unit to graduate. It comes out to be like, yo, college professors, I'm all like, what do they know? It's taboo. Like they're old school. They're like, they don't know shit that's happening. And I'm just like,
they don't know.
They don't. And like,
they don't know hip hop.
They don't know hip hop. And unfortunately, there has been experiences where I have seen that a lot of hip hop professors don't know, and it's true. And it's
so true.
It's so true. And I wanted to break that stigma. I wanted to be like, yo, college professors can still be active, can still know their history, and we need to. And also, as college professors, we need to let that ego go sometimes and be like, we were students first. And we need to understand that like also students are evolving. It's true. The class of 2019 is not the same thing as 2020. Same thing with 2020 is not going to be the same thing as 2021.
Yeah.
It even made me adjust a lot more to when I graduated in 2007 and I had to teach class of 2013. It was a different generation. And so I had to adapt to that. I had to be like, what is the in and now? How can they appreciate this class now, but also acknowledge digging a little deeper, and how can hip hop history and hip hop dance actually connect to their discipline? And it became a form of life. And I absolutely loved that theory that the discipline of dance can relate to all walks of life. The discipline of hard work not just caters to dancers, but it caters to all different workers, whoever's business owners, entrepreneurs, whoever wants to succeed in the medical field, whatever it is, you need to work hard to get to that dream job. And it's not easy. And I also wanted to portray that like, professors know what's up. They really do. And even though they are trained into that old school life, they still add value to your learning. And that's definitely something I want to keep while teaching my students. Yeah.
Not bad for someone who's tipsy, right?
I hope that's cut.
No, I'm keeping that so.
Damn it!
But
you always catch me when I'm tipsy. Yeah.
So if you guys I recorded a previous episode a while back with a Q&A episode, so make sure you guys go check that out. But
you always catch me when I'm tipsy. Yeah.
So if you guys I recorded a previous episode a while back with a Q&A episode, so make sure you guys go check that out.